It didn't start with luxury. It started with groceries, utility bills, and a gap between paychecks. In 2019, consumer finance expert Erica Sandberg publicly described a case she had seen repeatedly while advising people in financial distress. The details varied from person to person, but the pattern was always the same. This time, the card involved was a Capital One Platinum credit card, a common card marketed to people rebuilding credit. The interest rate was high, hovering above 25%, but it was legal, disclosed, and easy to ignore when money was tight. At first, the card was a short-term solution. The balance stayed under a few $1,000s. The minimum payments were affordable. Every statement was paid on time. Nothing felt out of control. But the interest didn't wait. Unlike most people assume, credit card interest isn't calculated monthly, it's calculated daily. Every single day, interest is added to the balance. And the next day, interest is added on top of that interest. The minimum payment mostly covered interest, not the debt itself. So even though payments were being made, the balance barely moved. This wasn't a mistake or a loophole. According to data later cited by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, minimum payments on high-interest cards are structured to stretch repayment over many years. In some cases, over a decade. The system is designed to keep balances alive. Then came the disruption. A paycheck arrived late. One payment posted after the due date. That was all it took. The account was hit with a penalty APR, a higher interest rate triggered by a single late payment. Fees followed. The cost of borrowing jumped overnight. From that point on, the balance began growing faster than payments could reduce it. Years passed. Thousands of dollars were paid in good faith. But when the statements arrived, the number barely changed. In some months, it was higher than before. Capital One hadn't broken the rules. The interest rate was in the contract. The penalty terms were disclosed. The minimum payment formula was standard across the industry. This is the part most people don't realize. Credit card companies don't make their real money from customers who pay in full every month. Those customers generate little profit. The real money comes from people who almost pay, people who carry balances, make minimum payments, and stay just solvent enough to keep borrowing. Public earnings reports from major card issuers show that interest income is one of their largest revenue streams. Tens of billions of dollars each year come not from luxury spending, but from everyday people carrying everyday debt. This is the power dynamic. The card isn't a loan you finish paying off. It's a revolving system designed to continue. Minimum payments slow the damage. Rewards soften the edges. Interest compounds quietly in the background. By the time the balance feels impossible, the system has already worked. Not because someone failed, but because the rules were never built for them to win.